The story of Dance, Dance, Dance is that it's basically my pièce de résistance, my raison d'être, and other French phrases that don't have anything to do with what I mean. It's basically just my favorite song that I've ever made. I like that it's kind of badass and it's kind of angry, but it's also kind of fun. And it's about kind of the mission statement of my life, which is like, you can say all these things that are wrong with me and all these things you don't like about me and all these things that you think are not going to work about what I'm trying to do, and I'm just going to take that, toss it away, and have a good time. So what happened that inspired this song was, when I was writing this song, I was a few years out of college and I was kind of trying to find my way as a young musician in New York with like no money and no idea what I was supposed to be doing. And so I was thinking about what I had experienced up to that point in my young artistic life. And one of the moments that I kind of zeroed in on was I went to an acting program when I was 15 in New York City, and we had a final presentation at the end of the month-long program, and they would kind of evaluate you and talk about how you did and what they thought your place was in the industry. And I went to a small private all-girls school with a very small class size, and so there were only, a handful of us in my grade that wanted to act, and I was like in the handful of people that would always get the good roles, and was kind of entrusted to do the kind of star turn things and all that kind of stuff. So I had this mental image of myself of I'm doing great, everybody loves me, And then I did this program with a bigger class size of co-ed kids from all around the country, and it was like a different level of competition. And also we were thinking about it in terms of how might you fit in the professional acting world, not just how might you fit in your little high school. And so the woman who ran the program gave us all feedback at the end of our final presentations, and I was expecting her to be like, JC, you're a star, just like I say to myself in the mirror every morning, but she didn't. And so she was like, you did a great job, your monologue was great, your song was great, but I think what you need to know about yourself as you move into the professional acting world is your hair is too long, your body's too curvy, you're too short, you're not really so much of an ingenue or leading role type, you're really more of a character. And I think with your look, it's going to take you probably until about middle age to grow into the type of character that I would envision you playing. So that's what I think. I was just like, okay, great. So what you're telling me is that basically I need to wait around until I'm way older. What? And so I was like, well, I'll show you, lady. And I wrote this song that was basically about me saying you say that this is wrong with me and that doesn't work and this is going to prevent me from doing what I want to do. And I say, and no, it's not. Two middle fingers in the air, So, but what you don't realize is I'm going to keep going for this no matter what, and I'm going to have fun doing it. I don't care what you think, going to flip my hair and sip my drink and dance, 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 dance. I want to make it clear that I'm talking about seltzer, I'm talking about water, I'm talking about staying hydrated, because I actually don't drink at all, I don't drink alcohol at all. And so I don't want people to think that I'm endorsing alcohol drinking, because I don't drink it. But what I mean is kind of when you sip your drink in the sense of that kind of sip your drink of oh, you want to say that? Okay. That's kind of what I mean. And just party and have fun in the face of people kind of being dicks to you. I hope that people listen to Dance, Dance, Dance and think, you know what? I'm not going to be fazed by anything anybody said about me either. And I'm going to have a great time too.